Yo, what is good, y'all? This is your boy, Will Too Humble here, and I am back with another video. And welcome back to the No Fear Zone Gaming channel. Man, oh man, to be honest, dude, it's a crazy, thing when, you get up and you start to see, things start to come to the light. And when a game is not great, a game is not great. But before we get into that, right, make sure you like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and you do me a solid, share with a friend, make sure your notifications is on whenever I post a video. And on top of that, if you didn't enjoy the video, then drop a dislike. But without further ado, let's get into this video, man. So what I'm going to be looking at is definitely an article about two games that I just didn't really see any enjoyment coming out of them. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I didn't see no type of enjoyment coming off of it. And you're gonna see, well, as the thumbnail, right? And it's going to be addressing this right here. Check it out. Alan Wake 2 and Skull and Bones among 35 plus games in PlayStation spring sales. See, when I think of this game going on sale, it automatically tells me that these games suck. It tells me a lot about video games. Like, when you have a game that's on sale, it was either done so poorly to where, nobody really cares for it, nobody really sits up there and tries to play it, or the price didn't match the quality of like the game. Like, it didn't match up, right? Because that's like my only thing. But I'm being super blunt when I say that the game sucks. The game sucks badly. I mean, Skull and Bones, I'm just riding boats all day. Like, I'm just getting on boats, and then there are times where I get to a certain island and I'm not on the boat, but then majority of the time I'm on the boat. Like, that's not fun for me. Just like with Alan Wake 2. I really don't see anything enjoyment coming out of it, except for my mans who played Max Payne, right? I see him, over and over in the game. I'd rather him be the main character versus the character that you see right now. I'd rather my mans from Max Payne be the main character. But I digress, right? So basically, if we scroll all the way down here, as you can see, this game is absolutely it is basically $47 versus being 70. And then look at the rating for this. This is a 2 out of 5 stars. So it tells me that the game is just completely just poop. Like, it's really, really bad. It's really bad, right? It's really bad. Because what else are you doing except riding on a boat, fighting other ships and stuff like that? I get that you want people to, enjoy like a different experience, but I think at this point in time, I think it's just completely difficult to do it at this point. I think it's completely difficult to really get people on board with the idea that, this is what we, this, to be honest, we don't really want this. To y'all, this is what you think people want, but in reality, that's not the case. All right, we go down some more. We got Alan Wake. This got a 5-star, which is great. And this costs 48 over 60. To be honest with you, although they gave it a 5-star, just by looking at the gameplay alone, it doesn't look satisfying to me. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look appealing to me. It really doesn't. And from what I've noticed, they did the thing where like you're completely just like continuously watching like cutscenes and stuff like that versus like playing the game. To be honest with you, I absolutely don't like video games. I don't like games like that. I don't like games where, if we're talking about cutscenes versus gameplay, like you're putting cutscenes to thinking, okay, this is what you're supposed to do in video games. No, video games are supposed to be about the gameplay. I can understand that they gave it a 5-star, but at the same time, what was it really offering? like I said, the guy, the Max Payne guy, he to me felt like, all right, this is what got me excited to want to like give it a chance. But without him, it was kind of like, man, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I understand trying to do something new, but if you're trying to do something that deals with cops, FBI, etc., like anything like that, Max Payne has to be up there. He has to be one of the main people. He has to. Because he was the main one that got us into these types of video games in the first place. He was the one. And I cannot stress it enough for all the other people that, you know, can understand where I'm coming from. Especially when it comes to these types of ideas, etc. Right? Because at the end of the day, we definitely want a story, right, that we can all love and understand. In cutscenes, like y'all want. But at the end of the day, it comes down to gameplay, and at this point in time, people want gameplay. Especially the good one. And I will forever say that. To be honest with you, I think overall, I think it's really difficult to try to please the audience when there's such a high expectation on what games need to come out or how they should come out for the audience. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, the audience be speaking, they be talking, they do it all the time. And when they do it, I think y'all take the messages and y'all say that y'all listening, but then y'all don't. And I just think that at this point in time, even when talking to certain people about, you know, video games not being great or trying to understand the constructive criticism of how games are being made, it just seems like they just ignore it. And when they ignore it, and then people sit there and be like, oh, you know what? I don't want to buy this. I don't want this. Then now you lower the prices for the game so that, oh, you know what? Maybe I consider buying it because the price is lower. That is completely ridiculous. it really is. And this is very unfortunate. It's unfortunate that you make a sale just because the game is not selling well. But y'all let me know down in the comment section below, man. Y'all let me know. Was I right? Was I wrong? Y'all let me know. There's no fear. Say what you need to say. Get it out of your chest. And we are good to go. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you do me a solid, share it with a friend. I'm not gonna lie to you, they may consider buying these games for the, price being lower, right? But at the same time, there are better games out there, and I think people are putting their minds to those games versus others. But without further ado, I am out. Peace. And what you call